All right, so we're going to try the Wi-Fi here because the internet has been very choppy ever since I started this video. So hopefully this works a little bit better. If you're watching and you want to leave a comment, let us know if there are problems with the video feed. But we are in the Jeep and we actually had to remove all the floor mats out of it. We had to basically deodorize the vehicle. The last person that drove it, I don't know if they actually smoked in this car, but they definitely are a smoker. So that was an issue. So we removed everything out of here. We do still need to vacuum. We've already cleaned all of the panels. So interior panels are all cleaned. We do have to do the windows, and then we're gonna vacuum. There is a stain on the seat, and this kind of is a little bit of what I mentioned in previous videos, where it's so important for you to follow the procedures of Turo and make sure that you are reporting things when you need to report them, documenting, taking pictures, because if you don't do those things, then you do end up with a situation like this where I actually couldn't go get the car at the time that it was dropped off. So it went over 24 hours. I went to go get it, and that was the state of the car, unfortunately. So it's not good for me, because then I, in turn, don't get paid for those things. So, you know, just make sure that if you have a car that's dropped off, go check it out within 24 hours. Make sure that you're taking photos before the trip begins, and make sure that you're taking extensive photos of these cars. I take minimum probably 50 pictures of every car, so you want to try and do at least that many. When you're on the Turo app, it says to take 10 to 15. I think that's a joke of each, whether it's the exterior or the interior. I think that's a joke. You really should be taking a lot more than that if you want to get any of these charges approved. I take pictures underneath the seats of the car. I take pictures of the dash panels. And the reason I did that, I mentioned in a previous video, is because we had the Hyundai that was not returned very clean. And that's an understatement. The vents were all ruined and messed up from a chemical spray. So now I take pictures of the vents. I take pictures of everything, almost everything. I'm sure there's probably something that I'm missing, and when I run into that part of the experience, then I end up adding that as part of my pictures as well. So, but the reason why you haven't seen any videos from us is because our kids are on spring break this week. They are going back tomorrow. So that is good news for us, because we get to focus on the business again and be able to put out some content for you all. So definitely looking forward to that. I think what we're going to do is a fleet update, and our Pacifica did hit 100 trips. So we'll probably give a little bit of an update on that car as well. I'll tell you what, the Pacifica is doing extremely well. It is fully booked out for the month of April. It is fully booked out for the month of May. And that's not saying that the prices are too low. I tend to want to go after the people that plan, because then the people that plan are less likely to destroy the cars. There are people that want to do more last minute. So they say if you're booked too far out, then your prices are too low. I am of the notion that I want to have people that are driving my cars that take care of them. And so a lot of these people that will book, 3 to 6 months out, those are the people that are going to take very good care of the cars, and that generally does not disappoint. I can tell you the one with the Jeep here, I believe it was only maybe a week between the time it was booked and the time it was picked up, and that's how it was given to me. It's got a stain on the seat, doesn't smell that great, and so we've had to do a lot of work to that car. So and another thing that I wanted to mention too is, if you have a minivan or a Toyota RAV4, those are the two cars that I'm trying to go after. as far as getting the most revenue, those two cars do really, really well out here, at least on my side of the platform. That we've got the RAV4s. I believe one just got returned, and I think it's going out. Yeah, it's actually going out tomorrow night. So it was just brought back early this morning, and it's leaving out tomorrow night. So they don't stick around for very long. They are usually gone very quick. And the Pacifica, as I mentioned, for April and May, it's booked out pretty good. The only down month for a minivan is typically going to be sometime in January. There's usually not a lot of people that are driving around in January, and then maybe also in September. Those are the 2 months that I see it sitting for the most amount of time in between rentals. So for the upcoming 2 months, it's pretty much back to back. There's maybe a maximum of a day in between each of the rentals. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we also have, as I mentioned, the RAV4s. One of the RAV4s was actually out on a 2-month rental. So that's part of what we're going to be covering in one of the videos, is some of these long-term rentals and what they look like after being gone for a long time. The Jeep was gone from January 27th until like February 29th. So it was gone almost a month. And then when it came back, it actually looked really good. There was not too much that needed to be done as far as cleaning. So very good news on that front, and very encouraging if you are looking to rent these out and you're looking at long-term rentals and you're wondering, hey, what does this look like for me? Then you kind of have an idea of it based on the videos that I go to post. So keep an eye out for those couple videos, as I mentioned, and we're definitely going to be putting out more content in these next couple weeks now that we have the kids back at school. They're going to be off one more day on Friday this week, and then it's going to be back to the grind, and I think they have another like 8 weeks before we get into the summer. So summer should be interesting. Of course, the kids are going to be home with me, so there might be a little bit of breaks in between content during the summer, but we will get right back to the grind in the fall once the kids are off again. So that's the fun stuff there. That's what to look forward to. So, as I mentioned, if you are looking to invest in this business and you're thinking about a car, or if you have been thinking about wanting to post a car on Turo and you are trying to figure out what works best for you, talk to me. Let me know. I have my email in every single one of my videos. Feel free to send us an email and we will chat through what that looks like. And if you need to rent a car in Jacksonville, make sure you visit truerentals.com. We have the Corollas all available, and then we still have that minivan. We're looking for another one, I think, because, again, that car is doing really, really well. So if you got a minivan and you want to post it and you want to make a little bit of additional money, talk to me, because I definitely want to help you be able to make a little bit of passive income. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. You can definitely make some decent amount of money off of this. So let us know what you would like to do if you are interested. And as I mentioned, we have everything from compact cars to beautiful minivans to seat 7 passengers, if that is something that you're looking to rent in Jacksonville. Thank you all again. Hope you have a great day.